Hello everyone, welcome to Event 6 of the Biscuit Brawl, Obstacle Race. So the rules, 2 teams will go down an obstacle course. The first team to have all 4 members of their members finish wins, and it will be a bracket-style tournament. So we will start with the staff team versus Team Biscuit. This will be the test run. And you'll see the obstacle course. First we'll start off with some spinners. This is the main area of passing. Then we'll go down to these bouncy balls. Not Passing isn't really as common there. Then we have these like moving, spinning sticks, I guess. Passing won't happen, but you can get closer. And then there's these bouncing. Again, passing isn't as easy, but still, these, the edges are great areas for passing. And it looks like Team Biscuit wins as Marigold and especially Savage Speeder's fan. A bit slow there. So we'll start with Heat 1, Mind Readers versus the Sandy Plains. Mind Readers have a new uniform. They might stay with this. We don't know yet. They're doing really well so far. Sandy Plains, not so much. But it looks like this is going to be an easy one for Mind Readers. A lot of them get stuck here. But still, looks like the Mind Readers are doing better, as all of their last member is doing better than the Sandy Plains worst member. And that does look like the Mind Readers will advance. So what happened there? So one of the Sandy Plains went all the way far back there, which is not what you want to do. You want to try to stay as far away from that area as possible, as you could get, wrecked by the other members. Anyway, Mind Readers advance, and Heat 2, Grape Shots versus the Ghost Hunters. Grape Shots doing really well, Ghost Hunters not so much. And it looks like it's the Ghost Hunters with a significant lead. Grape Shot's quite far behind. Oh, especially now. I think it's going to be the Ghost Hunters winning. Yeah, I don't see the Grape Shots coming back from this. Although, wait, one of the Ghost Hunters severely slowed down. A bump there. Yeah, the Grape Shots might have actually pulled this through. Yeah, the Grape Shots do advance. And the Ghost Hunters are slowly gonna roll there. So, how are y'all doing? And there it is. There they go. Good job. So, yeah, what happened there exactly? As one of them bounced and then completely knocked the Ghost Hunters backwards, which caused the Grape Shots to go there first, and the Ghost Hunters just barely missed. And the Grape Shots do advance. So, top 2 advance. So, Golden Hearts need to advance in order to do well, but they're going against Fearsome Fire. Golden Hearts also have a new uniform, although this one probably won't change because they look too similar to the Breakfast Buddies in my opinion. It's Golden Hearts not doing so well, but as we saw from last one, the good start doesn't mean everything. And as you can see here, now it's Fearsome Fire doing badly now. Although, Golden Hearts fall behind now. And yeah, it's gonna be Fearsome Fire with the upset. So yeah, 2 members of Fearsome Fire really fast actually. But the main problem was that last Golden Hearts member who just jumped over and just gave a push to the other Fearsome Fire member. So yeah, Golden Hearts will not advance. Fearsome Fire will indeed advance. Next up, Heat 4, the Soapy Bubbles and the Leapfrogs. Leapfrogs, no medals yet. Not a great team, not doing so well. And they're falling quite far behind. Still, it could be anyone's game. And there's a stoppage. Oh, I don't think they're getting free from that. But since there's more Soapy Bubbles members finished than Leapfrogs, I'm pretty sure that's Soapy Bubbles advancing. And yeah, they don't finish. I'm pretty sure that's still Soapy Bubbles advancing, but since there more of them finished, and the ones that didn't finish were still farther ahead than the Leapfrogs. But still, I'd say that was quite interesting that 5 of the 8 didn't even finish. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that's guaranteed to be a Soapy Bubbles advancement. And it is. Soapy Bubbles do indeed advance. Next up, Heat 5, Pastry Party versus the Sunshiners. Pastry Party, winners of last season, doing pretty well. Sunshiners, not so much. They actually look pretty similar, And it looks like it's Pastry Party that's a bit far behind, although 2 members of Sunshiners are also back there. 1 member of Pastry Party already done, and member of both Pastry Party and Sunshiners stopped the bit. So, but that spinning sticks are kind of ruining Pastry Party's chances, slowing them down heavily. And it looks like the Sunshiners will advance. Another bad finish for Pastry Party. Looks like they're sort of returning to their season 1 qualifier self, which was not good, I'll tell you that much. And the Sunshiners do indeed advance. Next up, Heat 6, Soda Pops versus Basketballers. Basketballers just got 2 podiums, and yet they're still the worst out of these 2 teams. Considering the Soda, which is strange considering the Soda Pops don't even have a single medal. Currently, it's the Basketballers that are doing worse, but this could go to anyone right now, although, yeah, 1 member of Basketballers and Soda Pops are really far behind. And it looks like, that bump really slowed the Soda Pops down. Yeah, it slowed them down heavily. Basketballers were slowed down a bit there, but not enough for the Soda Pops to win. So that was a huge jump for the Soda Pops, by the way. That was a huge burst of speed. I have no idea what happened there. Oh, that one barely missed the jump and is kind of getting wrecked by literally everyone. And there, still Basketballer managed to finish before that Soda Pop, so the Basketballers will advance. Soda Pop's quite slow, and the Basketballers do indeed advance. Next up is Heat 7, the Dragonfly Dancers and the HYDRATHLETES. Both doing pretty average so far, which is, which is praise for the Dragonfly Dancers, but not so much for the HYDRATHLETES. Still, HYDRATHLETES looking like they're doing pretty well right now, especially with how far behind the Dragonfly Dancers are. And a few almost finished, although Dragonfly Dancers get a huge boost of speed. And that over there, that part really screwed over the Dragonfly Dancers. So we might need a better look to see what happened there. Okay, there. If you bounce on the corner there, you can get a huge burst of speed. Like, over here, that Dragonfly Dancer was just wrecked by everyone. And was just unable to finish, and then they did finish, but not until the HYDRATHLETES do advance. Final heats will be between the OOZERS and the Chlorophyll Crew. So, both are doing pretty average again. None of these teams have... Well, actually, I think Chlorophyll Crew might have a bronze. Yeah, Chlorophyll Crew has a bronze. But other than that... And, one of the OOZERS got stuck! Oh my, one of the OOZERS is stuck. I think that's a Chlorophyll Crew advancing. Unless multiple members of Chlorophyll Crew don't finish. But yeah, Chlorophyll Crew do have all their members finish. They do advance. Unfortunate for the OOZERS, although that last one, the 3rd member, was also pretty slow. Even if that one had finished, I don't think they would have advanced. So yeah, they were really slow on the ball section, coming to a near stop, and that one just bounced, was incapable of giving a push to that member back, and they got stuck, and the Chlorophyll Crew do advance. So at the 9-16 round, we got Golden Hearts, Pastry Party, Soda Pops, Dragonfly Dancers, as well as the OOZERS, Leapfrogs, Ghost Hunters, Sandy Plains. All of these 8 failed to advance. It's the Sandy Plains doing really bad, considering they got the best starting spot. They're also already in last, so a last place finish won't help them. Meanwhile, at the front, it's the Dragonfly Dancers and OOZERS doing really well. And but the OOZERS jump back up, which is not the smartest play. Dragonfly Dancers will finish first, followed by Soda Pops, OOZERS, Golden Hearts. Ghost Hunters nearly finished, but got pushed by the Leapfrogs. Pastry Party gets another 15th place finish, and Sandy Plains will get last, which is very unfortunate for them. So yeah, Sandy Plains were very far behind. OOZERS got pushed by Soda Pops, so they got wrecked down 10th. Leapfrogs pushed Ghost Hunters. That area right there is definitely that small area near the end, in the slightly lighter blue than most of the course, but still a dark blue. Prime place for passing. 16th Sandy Plains, 15th Pastry Party, 14th for the Ghost Hunters, 13th for the Leapfrogs, 12th for the Golden Hearts, 11th for the Oozers, 10th for the Soda Pops, and 9th for the Dragonfly Dancers. All still bomb half finishes, so not a lot of points. Anyway, quarterfinals won between the Mind Readers and Grape Shots. Currently the top two in the standings, so Grape Shots, Mind Readers really like to extend their lead, and looks like they're doing that. Oh, but the bounce there allows the Grape Shots to pass. Still, it could go to anyone, although it's looking very well for the Grape Shots, although they did slow down a bit, and yeah, all of them finish. That Mind Reader is just staying in place, just spinning. I don't think I think they're just gonna keep spinning like that. We'll have to check back on them after the replay. But yeah, Grape Shots, huge bump there. That landing on the corner, that corner is very important, as you can get a huge burst of speed. And as you can see, that Mind Reader just keep on spinning, not even finishing. And the Grape Shots do advance, and the Mind Reader's marble still spinning. I'm not sure if they're slowing down. I'm not sure if they're going to stop anytime soon, so we might have to move on. And we do quarterfinal 2 between the SOAPY, Bubbles, and Fearsome Fire. One of these teams is doing really well, and the other team is not. No points for guessing who wins. But it looks like the Fearsome Fire is actually doing well. Yeah, they're holding their own against the SOAPY Bubbles quite well. Although that win was in a bit of a predicament. So yeah, this looks like it's going to be pretty easy for the SOAPY Bubble. And then, wait. It actually was the SOAPY Bubbles who advanced. I meant to say it's going to be easy for the Fearsome Fire, but it ended up being the SOAPY Bubbles who advanced. So what happened there? Okay, here. Oh yeah, the prime passing spot. Right here. Yeah, SOAPY Bubbles ended up cornering the Fearsome Fire member and forced it to the SOAPY Bubbles to finish first. And they do indeed advance. Quarterfinals 3 between the Basketballers and the Sunshiners. One of these teams has 2 medals, the other has 0. And Basketballers still in the bottom half despite having 2 medals in only 5 events. So maybe they'll get another one here. If they advance, they'll be very likely, although not looking so hot as the Sunshiners do have a lead. Although that Sunshiner's marble at the end is getting kind of screwed over, and oh, they got passed by everyone. They were there first, and they ended up finishing the course last, so what happened there? So huge jump, and everyone was just too close, and that one really got screwed over because of that. Yeah, Sunshiners really got screwed over, but it does mean that the Basketballers will advance to the semifinals. And the final quarterfinals is between Chlorophyll Crew and the Hydrathletes, both in the bottom half, although 9th and 10th respectively, I believe. One member of the Chlorophyll Crew is very far behind, so I'm not sure if Chlorophyll Crew really have a chance, and they get stuck. Yeah, they don't have a chance. Because unless Hydrathletes get too stuck, and yeah, no. Although that Hydrathletes member does look a bit stuck. I mean, they're moving, but very slowly, yeah. Still, since the last Hydrathletes marble did go farther than the last Chlorophyll Crew marble, I'm pretty sure that's still a Hydrathletes marble that will still advance. Still a huge, by the way, a huge burst of speed by that marble there, again landing on the corner, which is probably the best place to land. Preferably you want to land like before that block and not after it. Anyway, the Hydrathletes do advance. Anyway, the 5 to 8 round is between the Fearsome Fire, the Sunshiners, the Chlorophyll Crew, and the Mind Readers. All these teams not doing so well except for the Mind Readers, who would appreciate to do well here so they can maintain their lead. Sunshiners have both their members up front, though. By the way, here you have to have both of your members finish first. So let's see what's going on. Sunshiners went from first to last all of a sudden. Chlorophyll Crew now in the lead, and they will finish first. And oh, that Fearsome Fire member. It doesn't look very good for them. Yeah, Minders gets 6, Sunshiners gets 7, Fearsome Fire gets screwed, and they will have to settle for 8th. So yeah, Chlorophyll Crew managed to do really well here. You know, they probably could have won the whole. It looks like they had potential to win the whole thing. Had one of their members not gotten stuck earlier. Yeah, Mind Readers and Sunshiners completely screwed over that last Fearsome Fire member. Fearsome Fire gets 8th, Sunshiners get 7th, Mind Readers get 6th, and the Chlorophyll crew will sell for 5th. Will get 5th. Semifinals 1 between the Grape Shots and the Soapy Bubbles. Both teams doing really well in the order right now, and they would love to get a gold. One of them guaranteed a medal, which is not good for the Mind Readers. Anyways, the Soapy Bubble's doing significantly better right now, but they are really close, so it could go to anyone. Yeah, it is very close. Oh, right there. Oh, wait, that was actually brilliant for the Soapy Bubbles. So that get Grape Shots. So right here, it looked like the Soapy Bubbles were in a bad situation, as they could get completely screwed over, but they were fast enough to actually get pushed downwards, and they do indeed advance. Grape Shots do not, and they will go to the bronze medal match. Semifinals 2 between HYDRATHLETES and the Basketballers. Basketballers have a 75% chance to get a 3rd medal in a row right now. And it's honestly looking really good, especially since HYDRATHLETES are quite far behind. Yeah, I think the Basketballers might get a medal that's better than bronze for once, although they kind of got screwed over there, and HYDRATHLETES actually managed to slow down, and HYDRATHLETES do advance. Basketballers will not get anything better than bronze. Although they may get a 3rd bronze in a row, which would be pretty funny. So what happened there? Basketballers they got pushed over there. Yeah, again, getting closer to, like, that edge where the Basketballers were pushed. Not where you want to be, as that could lead you to get passed by many other marbles, especially the HYDRATHLETES, who took a remarkably fast path and they do advance to the finals. Bronze match between the Grape Shots and the Basketballers. Will the Basketballers get a 3rd bronze medal in a row? Maybe the Bronsketballers will come true. It's actually looking pretty well for them. One of the Grape Shots are far behind, although they do get close to that one, and they get stuck. The Bronsketballers will stay intact unless 3 of them don't finish. Yeah, from the looks of it, Grape Shots were still slower, but still, it looks like the Basketballers will get the bronze. The Bronsketballers do indeed exist. So yeah, one of the Grape Shots just got stuck, and Basketballers had no stakes whatsoever at that point. But still, they would like to have their finish. That one was really far behind, but did manage to get a bit of a bump and slow down for the other basketball. For the Basketballers slow down the other Grape Shots, and the Grape Shots will get 4th. Basketballers do get bronze. But we are now at the finals between the Soapy Bubbles and the HYDRATHLETES. Both sort of water-based teams, both blue teams, and both have auto-qualified this season, so both have a lot in common. But Soapy Bubbles doing significantly better. One of the HYDRATHLETES marbles fell really far behind at the beginning. Which is a shame because a lot of the other HYDRATHLETES members were really fast. But the Soapy Bubbles will advance because one of them was really far behind. So what happened there? So that one up there, that HYDRATHLETES member was pushed backwards quite significantly, and it was just too far behind. Also, the bouncy balls didn't go well for them either, and by that point it was just too far. Yeah, by that point it was just too little, too late. They weren't even that fast at spinning sticks. They were quite slow there too. This area could have gone better. I mean, it went okay-ishly, but it could have gone better. And it looks like the HYDRATHLETES will have to sell for silver when the Soapy Bubbles will get the gold. And anyway, Pastry Party and Sandy Plains Ghost Hunters Frogs not doing so well. Anyway, congratulations to Soapy Bubbles for winning gold, HYDRATHLETES for winning silver, and the Basketballers for winning bronze. And as you see the standings, Mind Readers maintain the lead, followed by the Soapy Bubbles, Grape Shots, and Golden Hearts. Sandy Plains and Ghost Hunters not looking so well right now. But we'll see you next time for Event 2 of the Biscuit Brawl League. obstacle race. But until then, this is Rip Biscuit signing off.